The name of the game is understanding the rules of how they're actually doing what the fuck they're doing that we're not doing. Inside of here, we talk about money is, and we talk about the rules of the game. And I told you earlier that in Money is a Game, I said there's two different teams. And so there's two different teams. One team is called the contributors, and one team is called the creators. Is it right or wrong or good or bad what team you're on? No. What I'm trying to tell you is there's two different teams with two different sets of rules. And if you want to be on that team, play by that set of rules. And if you be on this team, play by that set of rules. But do not think that you're going to play by that set of fucking rules and somehow get to this side over here. That shit won't work. Which is what most of us try to fucking do. Inside of here, if money is a game, then it must be a strategy to the game. Probably the most important thing that you can know from what I'm teaching you is the strategy. It's called money movement. Money movement. Probably the two most important words out there for you. You see, money is always in movement. Always has been, always will be. All my money, all of your money is always in movement. You're thinking, not mine, Drew. No, my money's not in movement. Because, Drew, what you don't know is I fucking buried that shit. I dug a hole, I buried it. I don't trust anybody. Right, but your money is still in movement because there's a thing called fucking inflation and taxes. And your money is going down. It's moving down, you're losing value inside of it. Money's always in movement, just always know that. Whether you put it, it's always fucking in movement. Inside of that, I interviewed Kevin O'Leary, and I gotta speed up here, but Kevin O'Leary asked me this question about what is money movement. He gave me his answer. He said, I compare money movement to war. Here's a quick thing here. Money, what's another word for the word money? Where does the word money come from? Another word for it. Currency. The word money comes from the word currency. Where does the word currency come from? What's the originating word for the word currency? Currents. I live in Florida, Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. And inside of Florida, for there to be current in the ocean, that water, for sure, for there to be a current, has to be doing one fucking thing. It has to be moving. Understand very quickly, what you and I are looking for is money. Money comes from money movement. The very definition of the word money originates from the word money, currency, currents, which means it has to be moving. I can go to the opposite side of that if I had time. What happens to water when it doesn't fucking move? You can go either side. Water that doesn't move, water that always moves. They're the exact opposite side of it. Inside of here, very quickly, you have what I call the money is structure. There's three basic rules to the money is structure. Number one, you have to know how to. This is an important one. This is what you're actually really good at right now. You got to know how to create it. That can be your business. I'm here to talk to you about that. That can be your stocks, your crypto, small business, real estate, whatever it is. That's how you create it. That side of it, we're actually really good at because that's all we focus on. We got to know how to create it. But step two to this process is we have to know how to keep it. We got to know how to keep it. Amen. Who this guy right here is? Here's a unique thing. When I show Mitt Romney, a lot of people know who he is. When I show this guy, not many people ever know who he fucking is. If you don't know who this guy is right now, what I would tell you is there should be a red blinking light in your head thinking, I'm missing something about these fucking rules. This is like the original gangster of tax-free. This is like the godfather of tax-free. This is who we all fucking study and emulate. This guy's name is Peter Thiel, by the way. Inside of Peter Thiel, there's an article in Forbes, you can go look it up. Inside of Forbes, it says that Peter Thiel was able to build a $2,000 Roth into a $5 billion tax-free kitty. I'm gonna show you some things in just a second. Inside of here, it says that his account jumped more than $3 billion in just 3 fucking years. It goes on to say, even though he didn't contribute money into his Roth after 1999. When did he open it? 1999. How much he put in it? $2,000. So let me go through a couple really quick fucking myth busting shit that we do on this side that we're always told. By who? People that got no fucking money. That's who told us. People with no fucking money told us this. This is how we do it though, because this is what we were told. That's that set of rules. Here's this set of rules. Here's myth busting number one for you. Go back to this article for a second. It says right here, Thiel was able to build a $2,000 Roth into a $5 billion tax-free kitty. Listen, I'm not a big cat person, okay? But that is one kitty cat that I would play with for a very long time, okay? Here's the first myth that we're always told. It takes money to make money. We're told that our whole fucking lives. Well, Drew, I would triple my money if I won the lottery. Shit, I tell you what I would do. Here, let me help you. You'd go broke. No, I wouldn't. I have a plan. Well, then apply it. I don't have any money. You don't have $2,000? You see, what we're told is that it takes all this fucking money we have to have so that we can go make money. And the reason that we don't have money right now is because we don't have any money. Okay, hold on. Peter still had how much in his account? $2,000. Not by show of hands, but if I ask you in this room, how many people in this room have ever contributed more than $2,000 into your retirement accounts? Now, I said not show of hands. Inside of that, just understand, if the idea that we're always told was that it takes money to make the money, riddle me this fucking Batman. He had 2,000. If you go back to Mitt Romney, $100 million, watch this shit. Our brain says, yeah, but he had he came from money. Right, but you see, he opened the account in 1999, and that article was in 2012. If you add up from 1999 to 2011, the maximum amount he was able to contribute to that account, do you know what it would be total? If he maxed it out every fucking year, you know what it would be? $46,000. If he maxed out his account every January 1st of every year from the time that he opened it all the way until 2011 the article was written, he would have a grand total of $46,000 fucking dollars. So, Batman, how the do you go from $46,000 max to $100 million? Shit. Well, Drew, we don't exactly know. Well, we do, actually, so shut the fuck up. But we can also do some deductive reasoning of what he did invest in. What could we acknowledge that he did not invest in? Well, whatever the fuck you're investing in. We could acknowledge that. Because if that's all you had to do, listen to me, I love you, but if that's all you had to do was put $46,000 in an account and then magically it comes to $100 million with all your 401k mutual fund shit, okay, maybe you don't have $100 million, it was a bad year for you, so you at least have what, $28 million? Right, at least, right? Okay, 15 million, you know. No, we don't. We're close to that shit. So the first myth that you gotta understand is, the idea that we always say on this side, it takes money to make money. Well, he put $2,000 in, and he made $5 billion. So where was that money at? Myth number 2 that we go through inside of here would be the idea that his account jumped more than $3 billion in just 3 years. Well, here's a myth we're always fucking taught. Andrew, money's a long fucking game. We're a turtle. It's just like a race, and you can't be a rabbit. You gotta be a turtle, and we gotta play the long fucking game, and you gotta invest for 40 fucking years to just have enough to hopefully die. That's how it works. Who told you that? My advisor. Think about the reason of this, like the logic of this, real quick. To say that it's a long game is based on the fact that if I tell you that I'm probably gonna die before you die, because I'm older than you as let's say a financial advisor. So after I die, good luck fucking asking me questions about why they didn't fucking pan out for you. If I tell you that it's gonna be short term, you'd fucking have a lot of questions after short term didn't work. So I just tell you it's a 50-year fucking game, you're a turtle. You're a turtle. Bitch, I don't wanna be a turtle. But we're told that money takes a long time. Well, the issue here was that he did it in 3 years to $3 billion. With how much money? 2,000. Well, shit. So the myth that we're told, so that's on this side. I'm not saying that money's get rich quick. I don't believe that shit at all. What I'm trying to explain to you is this idea of how money works for us on this side, what we're always told is that money has to be a long game. Unless you fucking come to this side. And do you know what they won't tell you on this side? Oh, you just gotta long play it. I don't know how I got wealthy, I long played it. Bitch, you're 27. But did you fucking long play it here? Understand, there's a lot of myths that we're told on that side by that set of rules. That on this side, we weren't fucking told this shit. Myth number 3, one of my probably favorite ones is, even though he didn't contribute any more money to his Roth after 1999. Which means the myth busting 3 here is that he only contributed one fucking time. You see this idea that, well, it's because they have a lot of money. Right, but remember, there's a legal amount of how much you can contribute per year. That's whether if you're Mitt or Peter Thiel or you or me. We can only put in what the law says, which is the same for everybody. So then, if we could all start at the same fucking spot of $2,000, what you now do with money movement and that set of rules will determine what happens next. And what they do with their set of money movement rules will determine what happens next for them. And then we're pumped all these myths from people who had no fucking money, telling us how the game of money works, even though they don't have any fucking money. And then what do? That. And we're like, man, I've been doing it I don't know why I'm not rich. Well, it's pretty simple. All the fucking rules you're doing is built to not do that. How do you not understand this? You took a great leap. You pushed perseverance, grit, determination, risk. You did all of it, and then you made sure that you went to 0. And you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't figure it out. Well, stop fucking going to 0, bro. How about you actually create it and then keep it? To know how to keep it, I'm talking about what are all these tax-free accounts right here. You'd have to know what these are, how to set up your business the fucking right way. Probably not off a LegalZoom at 2:30 in the morning when you have another brilliant idea. Inside of here, the last piece there is you have to protect it. Wealthy people know how to do 3 things with money like clockwork, and I mean the mega wealthy. If you sit down to talk to a mega wealthy person, 3 things they know how to do. They know how to create it, they know how to keep it into tax-free accounts, and number 3, they know how to protect that shit. Why? Back here, way back here at the beginning, when they were right here, and they could go down the business path or they could understand money. Do you know which one they went down? This path right here. And now, if you were to bring up one of those people and say, talk about money for the next 3 days, they'd say, oh, sure, yeah, here we go. And then just start fucking going off. It would be based off of 3 topics. How do I create money? How do I structure it in a way that when I create it, I can keep it? So how do I create 5 billion and keep it? Because if I create 5 billion and deduct 5 billion, I have 0. How do I create 100 million and keep 100 million, 100% tax free? They know how to create it. They know how to structure it in a way that they can always keep what they fucking make. And number 3, they know how to protect it. What do the laws say about protecting it or not protecting it? What is the legal process? They understand these 3 things. What do we, entrepreneurs, myself, we get started right here, and it's like, what do we want? Money. But we can't fucking talk about that shit. So what do? Let's go do only business. And we'll talk about this all day long. What will we not talk about? Money. What will we not have? Money. What will they have? Money. What do they know? Fucking money. There's a giant difference between the 2. You gotta make a decision of understanding, do you want to know business or do you want to know money? Why are you in business? For money. Because you're greedy? No. Those men might be greedy. I don't fucking know. I don't know them. I have no desire to know them. Well, I would have a lot of questions. But entrepreneurs are some of the most giving people in the fuck. At this event right here, we will fund probably 2 to 3 fucking wells in this country to be built. Why? We're entrepreneurs. Just, oh yeah, I'll give to that. I want to help people. You got to figure out what you actually want. Do you want to understand money and have money, or do you want to understand business and have a business? If you want to understand money, you can have the business too. Just because you have a business does not mean you actually ever have money. You gotta know how to create it, keep it, and protect it. I call this the 5 tax-free structures inside of here. I'm gonna give these accounts to you right here. I want you to write these accounts down. The most powerful, the most common, the most #1 used tax-free account that I ever see on this side over here. The account that's used the absolute fucking most over this side over here. The most powerful tax-free account that you can make as much as you want to and not pay taxes inside of it is called the solo. Now, how many here, by show of hands, have a solo? Listen, I love you so much. Because I'm 20 years ago, I'm you. I'm you, man. This account forever changed my life. When me and Eddie sold our companies for $105 million of profit, when it came to us and to how we had it structured, we didn't have to pay anything in taxes. 0% in taxes. Listen to me, did we report it? Yes or no? That's not a fucking trick question. This isn't Wesley Knight shit I'm trying to teach you here. If I ever ask you to report it, the answer is always yes. My God. If you really understand this, who actually breaks more tax laws? This side or that side? Technically that side. Not on purpose, not because they're trying to, because they have no fucking clue what we're doing. And no one ever told us, so we just picked up fucking receipts one day. Said, this seems to work. Well, why? We don't understand the rules of the game. I'm not here to try to get you to work harder. I'm really trying to get you to work smarter. I want you to know how to create that fucking money you're doing and keep that money. And if you learn how to structure your business the right way, you can do that. That's all it takes. It doesn't take you redoing everything in your fucking life. I'm not trying to get you to close your business, open a new business. I'm trying to get you to structure it off of somewhere besides fucking TikTok. Structure it how they structure this account. Why? You're in a room full of highly successful people, great income, high W-2 earners. But if I said, how many have the solar ratio? The hands won't go up. The most powerful tax-free account out there? No. In a room full of successful people. Why? Because on this side, we're never told that shit. It's not what we do. We have to go make some more money and put it back in the bucket. It's gonna go to zero, we gotta spend more time putting it back in, versus stop getting you away from the bucket. Get a fucking new bucket. And in that bucket, make sure it's structured the right way to be 100% tax-free for you, just like they fucking do. I'm not saying you're never gonna pay taxes. We still pay property taxes, gas tax, like all that shit. I'm talking about all that fucking income, the $100 million of income that was made. The $5 billion of fucking income that was made. Hide it, you don't have to hide that shit. Show it, report it. Because your tax bracket will still be at zero. You know, Illuminati shit. Inside of here, there's what's called the Roth and the OG account. We don't really use that one much. HSA, you ever hear of HSA in here? HSA account, some people have HSAs. How much money do you make your HSAs? Right, exactly. You're like, Drew, we don't make, that's not how they work, HSAs. The way HSAs work is if I get explosive diarrhea, I buy Pepto-Bismol. HSAs are for Pepto-Bismol, Tylenol. And some of your HSAs, the way you have them structured is if you don't spend it, you lose it, right? Brilliant, brilliant. That's like when you have leftover money in HSA, you're like, shit, if I don't spend them, that's like cheering for yourself to get fucking pneumonia before the year's over. Like, come on, man, just one good case, I can unload this shit. I'm gonna lose it if I don't get pneumonia. Inside of here, when I was learning about money, I traveled the whole world, man. I went to Puerto Rico, Switzerland, Grand Cayman. I met with every tax attorney, tax CPA that you can imagine. Spent millions of dollars trying to figure this shit out. Met with family offices that manage this shit for people. For years, over a decade, trying to piece it together of like, what are they fucking doing over there? What was Peter Thiel telling his kids? What was Mitt Romney telling his fucking kids? How did he go from 46,000 max he could put into 100 million? What is he doing? Hiding it? No, keeping it. Inside of here was HSA. Inside this process, HSAs over here, we open up HSAs. And quick example, as an illustration would be, and this HSA over here, say open up for my mom. And my mom, inside the HSA, bought a house. So inside of her HSA, she bought a house, a rental property. And that rental property, today, for basic numbers, paid her $1,000 a month. And now the $1,000 a month goes in the HSA. At the end of the year, she makes $12,000. She reports income of 12 grand inside of her HSA, which would be 100% tax free. So she created 12,000 and she kept 12,000. Therefore, she's actually up, not down. The goal is to make it, not to fucking get rid of it. So we did it more and more and more. Say you get to 14 houses, average, say $1,000 house is $14,000 a month. $14,000 a month times 12 months. Well, fuck, now you're like, what's that, almost 200,000 a year. Do you report it? Yes, of course. Tax bracket is zero. Then mom gets older, goes to the doctor, and starts to get arthritis in joints. and needs to buy goes to the doctor and says, what could I do? And he says, you need to start doing swimming exercises. My mom said, no problem. I'm gonna build a swimming resort in my backyard. She builds a swimming resort, hot tub, cold plunges, lap pools, everything, bro. You can imagine, it looks like a fucking Marriott. It looks like a Gaylord in my backyard, my mom's backyard. And she paid for all of it with her HSA. No, wait a second. Who paid for the swimming resort? Who paid for it? Money is always in movement. Know this, it always moves from that side to this side. That side first creates it, pays taxes on it, sends it to this side. This side creates it, keeps it, does not pay taxes based off how they structure it. Reports all of it. Takes that money, buys a swimming resort. Who paid for the swimming resort? The contributors. Who pays for everything? The contributors. Because money is always in movement, from that side to this side. It doesn't go from here to there. It goes from there to here. Money in movement goes this way. What side pays taxes? That side. What side doesn't pay taxes on that money? This side. Who has none of the money? That side. Who has all the fucking money? This side. Who bought the swimming resort? That side. Who has a swimming resort? This side. So you can keep playing the rules of how you want to fucking play those games over there. Just know, if you keep playing those games, it doesn't end you up here. Your money ends up here, but you don't end up here. Because these are two different sets of rules. Last thing, you have what's called a Coverdale, and you have what's called a Golden. These are 5 tax-free accounts that exist. I want you to write these dates down right here. Boom! Take a picture, hurry, of me. Solo, Roth, HSA, Coverdale, Golden. Those are the 5 tax-free accounts that exist out there. Inside of here, now, write these dates down. I'm gonna come back to DC December 13th, 14th, and 15th. Just me. And I'm gonna come back and teach a class on all this fucking 5 accounts that the wealthy fucking use. I'm gonna show you how to structure your fucking business the way that you've never seen before. You know, there's a way that you can structure it where, hear this shit out. I could have my tax-free account, if I structure it the right way, I can have my tax-free account buy my own fucking company. And my tax-free account owns my fucking company. Therefore, all the money I make in my company, I don't want to get rid of. I want to do the exact opposite. What you want is deductions. What I don't want is deductions. The games are not similar. Listen to me. We are the exact fucking opposite. You see, when my tax-free account owns my fucking company, my company makes money, it then sends it over here at the end of the year. Because this is who owns the shares of all the company. And this account doesn't actually pay anything in taxes. Does it report all of it? Reports all of it. This is what Peter Thiel did, if you want to know. He owned PayPal. This is what he fucking did. I'm going to show you how fucking really businesses play this shit. The reason we didn't have to pay any taxes is because I did what Peter Thiel did. I took my tax-free accounts, structured them in a way that I bought my companies, said screw deductions, because if I deduct it, I can't have it. Therefore, I don't want your deductions. I don't need to Google at the end of the year, best deduction for 2024. I don't want any of them. I gotta take them, but I don't want them. So unless I gotta have it, I don't know if I can take it, because I send it back over here, and therefore I can create all of that money and keep how much of it? Well, all of it. And pay how much in taxes? 0. Or you can keep playing the game of always going back to 0 on this guy with your fucking S-Corps. And going in loops and buying 19 different S-Corps and stacking with managements and trust of some shit. They're not the same. Inside of here, December 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, I'm gonna come here and teach this class. You can write this price down right here. It's $499 if you want to attend this class. It's $499 if you want to attend this class. I'm gonna give you 4 bonuses and I'm gonna get out of here. 4 bonuses I'm gonna give you very quickly.